Hello and welcome everyone. In today's video we will be making this beautiful lily painting in simple 4 steps. So let's get started. So now let's see the requirements of this painting. You can check all the material link in the description. In the first step I am going to use my flat brush and I am going to use these colors in our first step. In step 1 we will make the background, so let's start from the corner of the canvas. So here I am using my flat brush and I am going to apply the color in the corner of the canvas. So in this background painting we are going to use only the different shades of green. Now I mix these two greens and get a beautiful shade of green. So I am going to gradually blend these two colors. So this painting you can see the background is really simple and it's really beautiful. All you need to do is take some various shade of green from the light shade to dark shade, just apply the colors with a smooth gradation, then your background is ready. I made this painting especially for beginners with a simple technique. So every step I followed in this painting is really simple. And now we are going to take the color medium green. So we have to mix the color medium green and I am going to apply these two colors. So you can use filbert brush or flat brush, whichever brush you are comfortable with. You can use that brush to blend the colors. Here I am using flat brush and you can also use filbert brush. Filbert brush is really good for blending. And now in the final we are going to use the color sap green. So in today's painting sap green is the darker shade of green we have. So we are going to blend all the colors. Before moving to the second step, we need to finish the outline of this flower. So you can check the link. So I have shared the image of the flower in my description. I am going to apply the colors now. So we have to work on each petals. So first I start with this petal. So here I use the color primary red. So in this flower painting we only use the only color, that is the primary red. So I am going to add white to make the color light. So we have this light pink shade of color, so we are going to use these colors. So in this painting I am going to concentrate on one petal at the time so we can work on it effectively. Now I am working with my round brush. So when you are working with a one petal at the time, you can have a full concentration and attention and you can blend the colors from the smooth transition of colors and you can get light shade to dark shade at the same time. So here I am working on a single petal at this time. This painting idea was suggested by one of my followers in Instagram. They asked me to paint a lily painting with a simple step and they want me to paint a lily in using only one color. That's why in this painting I have just selected the color primary red. First I am applying the base for the each petal. So here I mix the color red with little white to make a light pink shade of color. So first I am going to apply the base for the petals. So once we finish the base we can add more layers on this petals. So first just take some colors and enjoy the process. As I already traced the image in my canvas, it is really easy for me to give the colors. So if you want to get a very desired result and you have to trace the image first, then you can apply the colors where you have to exactly apply the color. So it is very easy. Now I am using this detailing brush and I am just blending the color white with the petals. So you have to take some colors and you have to work on again and again to get a very beautiful shades of color. So in the center of the petal I am applying the red color. Now let's move to the second petal and we are going to do the same thing. So first we need to apply the base. Second we can apply some dark shades of color where the petal begins. So now you can see I am applying some red color here. white in the edge of the petals, so it is the really important part in this painting. So here I am using the detailing brush to define the white layer. This is the third painting I painted this month. I really like to paint flowers, but sometimes it feels really hard to paint some certain flowers. So this time I get a chance to paint a beautiful lily painting. So please let me know in the comment section if you really want to paint a flower painting and what flower is your favorite to paint. The reason why I'm painting one petal at a time is acrylic paint dries really very fast. So if you are applying the colors and then it will dry immediately, so we have to work on really fast. So in flower painting we have to focus on the colors and we have to focus on the smooth blending. That's why I decide to give my attention one flower, one petal at a time, so we can give a very beautiful transition of colors and blending, and we can apply the details without any tension of the colors are drying. If you are new to my channel, let me introduce myself. I am Rexana. I am an acrylic painting artist. I love to paint with acrylics, and here I am sharing my painting knowledge with beginners. So if you find my tutorial are really easy and helpful, then please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also you can follow me in my Facebook and Instagram to know all the regular updates about my paintings. In step 3 we are moving to paint the buds in this painting. So here I am using the very light shade of pink. So here we apply the color smoothly. So in the edge of the bud we use the color light green, and I am going to blend these two colors where the colors meets. And now we are going to add more layers to make the colors very beautiful and bright. And here I am adding some little details using my detailing brush. In the final step we are adding the details for the leaves and the stem. So here I am using the color light green, and using my round brush I am filling the colors. So you have to first trace the outline of this image, then it will be really easy for you to apply the colors. So first I'm going to add the base layer. Second, we can add some shadows and highlights in the stem and the leaves. Now let's add the highlights where the lighting falls. So here I mix the color yellow, green and medium green to get this beautiful and light shade of green. So I am applying this color as the highlight in this leaf painting. To paint the shadow part, I am mixing the color black with the green, so we get this dark shade of green. So I am going to paint this dark shade where we have this shadow part. So just apply the colors wherever you find the shadow. So here I am using the shadow for the leaves and the stems. Now let's see the final piece of this painting. So let me know in the comment section how much you like this painting. I will meet you guys with another beautiful painting. Until then, have fun with color.